Hello and welcome back to Overcrowd. Before we kick off the day, which we're about to, it's 5 to 7 in our station. Our station opens at 7 AM. I want to thank you down in the comments over on video 68. 68? Goodness me. How far have we got into the series? It's not 68, 28. Those of you who pointed out that we have a rogue escalator again. Easy to do. I want to check this one as well. Is that one right? I can't see. I'm recording these back to back, meaning I am dodging storms because it's Texas storm season. But I will, each week, go through the comments, anything I've missed, which is possibly a lot. Shall we open the station? And then I can talk about what I've learned while monitoring this station. I have not a separate save, but I don't save anything I test, so we get to see it all together. Oh yes, we've got our control room operational now. This was solely designed to be for passengers transferring from red to yellow. Problem is, in 3 days I was monitoring it, and we're going to monitor it a little bit today just to make sure there wasn't something bizarre going on. No one used it, which suggests to me there are no passengers that wish to transfer, at least with a single entrance. Maybe things will change once we open this one. We can experiment, can't we? But yeah, Tez has leveled up. Hey Tez, we'll get your perception up. It's a little bit on the low side. You need to go for a break as well. You've also got a whole bunch of goodies on you now. Okay, so you've sorted out what you want to do. I guess first day back on the job. Yeah, so this, as it stands, is only for staff, really, which in itself is a good thing, because our staff will scoot up and down here, and that will cut down the journey time instead of having to go all the way around here. That's not too far, is it? Other trains coming in? No, we'll manually call them in with F1 and F2. Yeah, that got me. I was a little surprised about that. With a single entrance at the very least, and 2 platforms, there are no passengers that wish to transfer. It's all point A to point B. Nothing in between. It does mean our design choices won't be to cater for anybody transferring at the moment. Has anybody else found that? I never thought to check, and this is the perfect opportunity to check. They can go out via the exit here to go up. I've really not seen anybody doing that, going from here all the way up. I mean, we can keep an eye on that, and I will keep an eye on it. I'll keep playing it to see if anybody actually transfers. We have Norovirus on the way, don't we? We've got to deal with that. Currently, I'm just monitoring, making sure we can cope before we open this. It's going to create an influx of new passengers. And given what I've learned with the no need to have passenger transfers from line to line, within the gates at the very least, within the tickets machines, or a ticket entrance, we can certainly plan to have these in mainly for staff access. Another thing is we can use them to get to an exit, perhaps. That would certainly be a thing, because anybody that gets off this end can then go down here and head out to the exit there. In fact, should we do that now? That would be this one, right? Yeah, we can change that one. Oh no, do your test. I guarantee no one's going to get on there. I'm just waiting for that guy to get on there. Every time I think someone is, they walk away. Are you going on? You'll see whether there's someone in here as these will turn green, similar to how trains do when they have waiting for passengers, like this lift here. There you go, 2 people on there. But our staff are using this. If you pay attention very closely, they kind of scoot down the side, so it is certainly a staff only access shaft down the side. There we go. Watford using it. Do you know one thing we've not checked on since adding all this new machinery? Oh, we're done. I wondered why there was a mass exodus. I didn't realise we'd already finished our first day. It's usually around the entrance that the heat will be an issue. So we could move... Oh, not in the heat map view. We can move this over here. Because we do have an AC unit right there. And we'll start adding some more AC to deal with that under utilities grand every time. So we're going to put one in there. I'm also going to move this over to here. And I'm going to put another one over this end because we need to get the heat under control at the entrance so that it doesn't spread to the rest of the station. There we go. So that's step one. We've also got some heat issues appearing up here and down here. So instead of this add, got to be careful what we sell here. We're going to put us another AC unit in here. I'd rather overdo it than have people having heat stroke. Another one up there should do for there. Let's see how that does. It doesn't look too bad at the moment, but you can see that it was starting to escalate. Escalate, yes. Okay, so our plan to open this, I'll be putting it on hold for a little bit. I do want to see how we manage the Norovirus as well. We're definitely going to need to bring in another member of staff, aren't we? Absolutely. Right, let's fast forward to the next day. An hour until opening. I do want to check the report. We didn't have the reports up because I was doing things. Rep today. 9%. That's still rising. That's a little interesting. Where's the issue? It's still the ticket machines. I don't know whether I want to put those any lower. Possibly our burger stalls as well are starting to creep up, aren't they? We could maybe lower those. I don't know whether you can do it directly from here. Let's have a look. Can we click on you? Yes, you can get directly in. Is it the burger stalls? Yeah, the burger stalls here. Doesn't tell you, as far as I can tell, the complaints for each. How many people are grumpy with what. So I guess across the board, we'll just lower those. A couple. One. No, I'm going to go for £1. I was going to say a couple of quid, but that's a bit too much of a knee-jerk reaction. We do have 2 burger stalls. So they're going to be more impactful than perhaps any of the single ones we have. Facilities. Our trains are in. There was a lot going on that I missed. Did someone slip, or was that someone that got arrested? Now let's just see how today goes. Ben has leveled up for your final level up. You are maximum. That also means, Ben, you get to carry another item. There's you and Watford now. Watford down here can carry 4 items. And so can Ben, if he needs one. I do think when they carry 4 items it's handy, but if they don't get to their... let's call that one in. If they don't get to their jobs quick enough, that's also an issue. Especially when they have to go to the tool rooms to swap items and go to the staff rooms. You want them doing the in-betweeny bit as quick as possible, don't you? That kind of negates the need to have as many tools. Although, saying that, having more tools means they have to do that less. Except for the staff room. That's a thing that they're always going to do, regardless of how much they're carrying. And then that stamina, isn't it, prevents them from doing that too often. Yeah, it's a balancing act. I think speed across the board is just handy. That's my go-to, I think, when leveling someone up early. Depends how low the rest of them are. Tez is a sort of low-level staff member. Oh, you're actually getting quite good now. Look at that. Yeah, so now probably one more on perception. Get them all at least halfway and then max out speed. We're not going to get you up to 4 items. That will take 3 levels. So yeah, we'll go perception, speed, then either stamina. Yeah, we can call you in. I do like this. The options. You are lost, are you? Wobbly's on the case. There we go. I believe tomorrow, is that right, is going to be the virus we've got to deal with. Let's get you in. That'll be interesting. We have 2 medics, I think. Medics? First aiders. I don't know. They're probably a little more than first aid, right? I don't think first aiders... Would they? Would they use the fancy machines we've got? Like the drip? I guess they would. What else do we have? Oh, we need 2 of those. I can't remember what they're called. What are they called? Tools. The defibs, yeah. Can we not build that there? Is there something in the way? Oh yes, I can just see it there. We'll put another defib in there. How are we doing on power? I've not checked in the longest time. Lovely. That's about perfect, isn't it? And what about fuel? Is it the pause menu that shows you? Yeah. We are well over halfway through the day, aren't we? What's halfway through the day? 7 till 11? Oh, that's some math. Is that a 16-hour period? 23 minus 7? Yes, I'm going to say 16-hour period. So halfway through the day would be 8 hours past 7 o'clock, which would be... oh dear, 14, 15? So yeah, 3 o'clock would be halfway through the day. My brain gave up there. I had to pause. I didn't grab the calculator though. So that could have been wrong. Because it was a sort of quick math. Fuzzy head math. Don't be doing that early in the morning. I'm still on my, well, second cup of tea for the morning. I'm intrigued to see how this Norovirus goes. I would like to open the other entrance, but I think it could be game over if we did, or it'll be extremely messy. Mind you, I'm supposed to be doing this for entertainment, as well as enjoying it, right? Maybe we do it. We've got a lot of money in the bank. Perhaps I should. Risk it. For a biscuit. Yes. And open this on the day of the Norovirus. Do you know what? A little mini challenge for ourselves. It could come back and bite me. Notice no one's used this yet. No one at all. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be keeping an eye on whether people transfer this way. I don't think they do because it doesn't say yellow here. So they're just going to go directly out. And I've not seen anyone say no exit anywhere. Is that a bug possibly? I still feel like they do transfer. But it's not looking like it, is it? Yeah, it's not happening. We'll see, actually. If we open this tonight, during closing time, just in time for the Norovirus, we'll take a look to see if anybody uses them. Should we get those trains out? Let's get those trains out. There we go. I'll also try and grab in a train at the very last minute. It might happen anyway. And then you'll see the +1s coming up for rep. These +1s you see dotted around are reputation gains. I've got my fingers hovered over the F1 and F2 keys now. Which one's that? 2? Right, we'll get them both in. I think we can get in 2 more. Even though passengers won't be boarding those last trains, we will at least utilise the bonus to our reputation, which is maximum anyway. I've not chosen which way I prefer these. I think this is the best way, isn't it? That we've got over here. That's how they normally are. Although that one's not spaced the same as the others. I just noticed that. I'll fix that. This is okay though. I don't know, facing out that way. We need some the other side, I think. Oh, no, I wasn't paying attention, guys. We missed it. I let the train sit in there too long. I should have sent them off. Let's wait until the report comes in. I won't go in any of the other menus. And we'll see how we've done today. I'm wondering if we've got the pricing issue under control a little bit. I'd just like it way below 10% if possible. There we go. It was possibly the burger stand. Perfect. Guys, we got on top of it. 6%. Good enough. It might even drop further. Journey complete. 35%. Happy with that. We've got a lot of greens that are much higher than our reds. You're talking a handful of people. Body nearby. You're not going to avoid that. Okay. Let's pause it then. We're going to do this quickly. We're going to get it... Well, not quickly. We're going to get it open, at the very least, for Norovirus. I'm going to do it. I'm going to risk it. Meaning, how do we want to achieve this? We're going to have like a sort of crossover here. Can we go out that way? Perfect. Meaning that floor... Oh, I got rid of the ad. I just wanted a little entrance. We could have a double staircase, maybe. Or bridge. Yeah, that's doable. Which means we're going to need to leave a little gap, aren't we? Just there. We can have an elevator just there. On this end. I'd like this at the lower level. There we go. We should maybe bring this out a little further. The elevator's going to go here. So we need to make us a little bit of a gap there. Oh, do you know how we could do this? We can go across here. We might get rid of our ad. But if we then lower this for our elevator, we can have it facing out that way. At the top. Need to get around for this. There we go. We put our next elevator in here. This will be for the exit. Let's get it. Is it infrastructure? The elevators? Yeah, there we go. We'll get you in there and you exit there. Perfect. And that should block off the platform at the back. Yes. We've done it, guys. I like this because it's going to head out that way as well. Possibly another elevator down to this platform. Maybe over the top. I don't know. We'll have to see. What do we need then? Let's get this entrance in. How are we going to do this? We need little escalators up to here, but we also need an elevator at some point. We can't go across the top of here. So how are we going to work this? We've got room here to have a little elevator going up to here and escalators next to it. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Oh, I sort of like that, guys. Just a little elevator there. Can we do that? Infrastructure. I know they're expensive, but we've got plenty of money. If we do something like that, there we go. Oh, it's lovely. Perfect. And then we can have the escalators next to it. Just like that. Oh, it's beautiful, guys. Yes, and I'll put these the right way round. So this is the exit. And now, this is the only time you've got to be concerned about getting to platforms. I guess the pay once, when you do pay to get in, you need to be able to get to every platform from that entrance point if you signal that they can get to it. So, for instance, this escalator goes to both 1 and 2 because you can get to it from this elevator, or you will be able to. If you're going in at the top, you want to be going down to P1 only. We don't want them going to the exit. And then up, you'd be exiting like that because you can get to the exit. Now, what we could do as an experiment is remove that because... but then you can't get to the exit at all if you want to get here. No, because I don't think they'll walk through a gate, will they? Oh, that's... Well, I mean, we can do that because we can leave this one as the transfer and see if it gets used. I don't think it's going to get used, though. So that's that bit done. The other one's down here. That needs to be... So if you're getting in, you're going to P2 or the exit. And if you're heading down, you're going to just P1. Technically, you can get to that exit, but I would prefer that lift. If necessary, be the exit lift. Otherwise, you're coming down here to go to the exit out there. Okay, that's that one set up. Should we make sure we can get this bridge in? I think we might be in a bit of a pickle there. Let's see. Oh, come on, really? Why? What's in the way? I can't see what's in the way of that. This one works. No? What have I got in the way there? I can't see. That should be just fine. That shouldn't be a thing. I'd like a double bridge, please. It would look cool. Anyway, pause it. I don't know. Answers on a postcard for that one. Seems a little broken. Because the foot of the bridge is landing on a platform that isn't used, and then there's a gap. So there's a gap either side. That should be allowed, surely. I wonder if we sell this one here, or buy this one back. Can we get it in now? Yes. Okay. All right. It's a feature. Shall we call it? You need like a space next to it. I guess. If I sell that back. Oh, guys, I fixed it. Look at that. We'll see if they use it. I sold it back and then we got it in. Beautiful. Watch the train block the doors here. We may need to remove one, but that's okay, isn't it? That's fine. Right, let's sort this escalator out. Elevator. To go up, you need to be going to 1 and 2. Is the in arrow, and just the exit to get out. We'll obviously need to change these. So out is 1 and 2. In is exit. Same as what's happening here. And now we need an entrance. Well, we need a little bit of room, don't we? This has really got in the way. We got this just here. I don't know what it is, like a rock or something that's got in the way of our building plans. Platform's going to be right there. That's going to be tricky to get working, isn't it? Yeah, we'd need the elevator here. I'll figure it out, guys. I don't want to put this in just yet. I mean, we could put it in, technically, and figure it out. I'll play around with it, so we're not umming and ahhing too much. Let's get in. Facilities. Let's get a couple of turnstiles in, level the door. Should we go with the... I'm just going to go with 2, I think. That's all we'll need. If we put them... We need them a little way away. I'm going to say up there. Gives us some room for some benches, ticket machines, and I'm going to sell these parts of the floor so that we can place items on them. There we go. Lovely. Such as ads. This one will be... It doesn't matter which is which. I'm going to put that one as the exit. And this one to 1 and 2. Beautiful. Right. So what are we going to need in here? We're going to need lighting. And possibly more fuel machines. We've got to completely deck this out, haven't we? Well, there's the lighting. That's going to be easier than normal because we've got these fancy lights now. That up there. Could I have done that one better? I think it gets everywhere, doesn't it? It's hard to tell because it doesn't update until you press play. Actually, press play. Oh, that's good enough, isn't it? That's nice. Yeah, that works. Should we get some facilities in here? We need... I'm going to say a couple of benches. We'll put these as you're walking in. Perhaps. Maybe here. Like a couple there. That'll do. Because people just want to sit down. Here's another good place for a few benches. A couple of benches there. A couple of benches there. We can move them later on. We just need to make sure they don't get overly grumpy. I'm going to have a plant here. And we're definitely going to need trash cans. I'm going to put one there. One there. Definitely one in this corner. And perhaps with a plant as well. There we go. We've got lots of money to play with. Kind of beautiful. And what else do we need? We'll also require a ticket machine. Next to the trash can would be kind of nice over there. They can maybe filter out there. If that's the case, if that's where we're going to have the ticket machine, this one wants to be 1 and 2, and this one wants to be the exit. There we go. Beautiful. Commerce. Let's put us a coffee cart over this side. Yeah, you get coffee over this side, guys. That will smell lovely when you come in. And a little hot dog stand. Why not? Well, we could have that in here. We need to spread the heat, don't we? Otherwise, that's going to get on top of us. A little hot dog stand inside. Buy a ticket for hot dogs. But you can pop in and grab yourself a coffee. What else am I missing? We're going to need a bunch of maps, aren't we? So, something like that for a map, I think. One there. And probably just one on the wall here. Yeah, one on the wall. Just there. We'll need one up here, surely. Absolutely. I'm not going to worry about ads just yet. We will need a toilet over this side. What else are we going to need? Utilities. We'll need aircon. Next to you. Next to you. One here, definitely. We'll need one up there. I'm going to put one there. And one on... Yeah, one in this corner, perhaps. Right, will that cover it? I think so. That's about everything. Probably an ATM. And then we're good to go. I think we come back to this one, guys. So the first thing we do in the episode, we roll the dice on our fate when we come back. Is this a good move? I would say not an ideal thing to do. Is expand just before a scenario, especially one like that, but I'll take it. Right, you're open. So we're going to be dealing with all of this when we come back. Do we like it though? I'm just going to hit play because I need to check on the power before we go. How's power doing? Yeah, we're way over now. So we've got to expand that, haven't we? We may need another AC unit in here. It's getting a bit toasty, isn't it? No, it's not really spread. Well, it is spreading a little bit. Perhaps we can... Yeah, perhaps we can add another one at the back at some point. But what we need to do, before we head off, make sure we've got the power to deal with all of this. So let's get this. Another square should do us, right? Or is it another two? It's going to be another one. Should just do it. Yeah. Infrastructure. And this is the utility room, isn't it? It is indeed. There we go. Can we fit a big old generator at the back here? We can indeed. Beautiful. That should be it, right? If we hit play now, we've got 30. Yeah. Right, that gives us a lot of room to expand as well with some more items in here should we need it. We're going to need to send a member of staff over there, and we'll need possibly a tool room and some other goodies over here as well. And we'll keep an eye on passenger transfers, see if anybody does it. I'll do it actually before I record again. I think that will be the best idea. Do you know what? We'll get off shift. Bow-tied engineer. What do you do? Well, we can see. Let's put you on shift. You've started over this side. That's fantastic. Yeah, what do you do? You're in dire despair. That's what you're in. Yes, you do most of everything we need you to do over here, which is refuse. I mean, as a last ditch thing, but you do deal with people, and you do repair, which is absolutely ideal. You're going to have a bit of a journey, but you should cover this area quite nicely, along with Tez's main area up there. You have access shortcut through the lifts to over there. We do need something over this side though, and we'll work on that. Yes, thank you for watching, guys. We have everybody back on duty, and we also will need to employ some new people. I've still got some names on my list, I think 3. So we'll get you guys in before the end of the series, and then we'll have quite the workforce, won't we? And until next time, take care.